As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome, everyone, to Boone Pickens Stadium, Stillwater, Oklahoma, and home to the Cowboys of Oklahoma State. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on another team from the Big 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Longhorns will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Oklahoma State's offense will have the football first. And, David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs to.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player. But he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
They'll try the left side, fighting off the defender. In a world of trouble from the start, and a massive loss on that play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Looking for a man. It's Maddox. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
And this is not the way they envisioned the opening drive going, with the 3rd and long coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's got an open man. Bust through behind his pad. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Takes the easy completion. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
He wants to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking. Down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Looking to fire. Makes the grab on the left. Still on his feet at the 45. Wide open spaces. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
And the Longhorns will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Making side adjustments here. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And they just couldn't find a hole. Down in the red zone, the field shrinks. It's so much harder to complete those passes with 4th and short. Now, decision time, baby.
A long way to go on 4th and goal. The snap sets up the throw. Looking for the goal line. And they will score. Touchdown, Longhorns! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Got it in the middle. It's Andrews. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. To the air on 1st down. He's got him in the flat. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Texas! A great catch and run for 6.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right, the opponent.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell. was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Cowboys with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
On back-to-back drives, this offense can't get out of their own way. They fumble again. Man, a lot of times you get fired when you fumble. This is another guy. Like, they're going to have to fire the whole team if they keep this pace going.
And the fumble recovery sets up this offense with a great opportunity to cash it in for points. He's looking to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting us.
Breaks into the open. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
You love that decision if you're the head coach. You're trying to throw it in the end zone. Nothing's there. Good job by the quarterback, tucking it and running and just getting what he can get.
He wants to change this route. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Here we go on 4th and goal, ground to cover. Wants to go up top. Dances away to buy time. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. So first down here as they go back to work. They go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to pass. It's Maddox. Pressure coming. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. He's going to get stopped, trapped, and it'll be a safety. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. Oh, he's got a chance. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, 3rd down, 4th down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
Got his man. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Quarterback making checks. Second down, they'll go to the air. Trying to beat the D deep. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. James Madison handled his business today, and given what the week was like in Harrisonburg, that is saying something. This is a focused group, and it's reflected in that final score. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. And the Cowboys can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pulls and throws out the RPO. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Maddox. Catch in the middle, it's Andrews. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. A little release to the back. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? Long way to go. Gonna look downfield again. Got his man on the outside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Breaks the tackle. Thought they had something set up there, but he'll be stopped just short, and it'll be 4th down. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Offense changing the play. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He unleashes a long one. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Brown. At the 40, there he goes. Turning on the Jets. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Texas! Texas fighting them through the air and on the ground, reminiscent of Colt McCoy's big day against A&M in 2009.
Yeah, just doing whatever they want. And this is a good spot to be. Listen, Texas gets a highly recruited kid at quarterback every single year. Can this be the guy that takes them to the next level? Today is a good day.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to throw, it's Maddox. Working that left side now. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. The Cowboys come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's got him. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Behind the chains now on second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Longhorns can really attack on this second and short. Looking downfield very late in the half. Fires into the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. Got to pick up a few to move the sticks here on third down from their own 20. Looking to throw for it. Shoots it to the left. It's complete. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Yeah, I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good, and you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking.
Touchdown, Longhorns! And from the red zone for the score.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating...
And the Cowboys will kick it off to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He'll pull it down. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. They're dealing with a second and long. Out of the gun, the inside give. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying.
There he goes. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
And the Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
And I think after that play there, you're seeing how this offense is staying committed to having some balance. They've had so much success early in this game throwing the football, right? They've been lighting the scoreboard up through the air, but they also want to keep the defense on their heels so you continue to run the football. Even if you're not breaking off 60-yard TD runs, you got to have that balance.
A nice catch. Way to get your feet down, and your reward is 0 yards.
The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on 3rd. Touchdown, Texas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Football oftentimes gets won by the teams who play the best on the critical down and distances. What an amazing play by that quarterback on 3rd down. Able to put his team on his back, use his legs to extend and buy time, and then go score. Awesome job.
Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Looking for a man. It's Maddox. Gets it to the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Grabbed behind the line. It's Clowney. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. He's got it. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Trying play action. There's the pressure. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's going to fire deep. Makes the catch down the right side. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Maddox. Quick strike complete. Finds a crease at the 20. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the 1st down. And the Cowboys, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll go with a direct snap. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Smashes through the tackle. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. At this point, the way things have gone in this one, they're probably not surprised. You make a play, and they wipe it out on the penalty. To the air on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Facing this double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense in a bunch formation. The give to the back. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the 2nd half.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. On the run, fires downfield. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Cowboys! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And they come up with a huge pick-6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Set to kick off.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking deep. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Working that wide receiver screen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Motion from the wideout. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Makes the grab. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets it to the 39.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Back to pass on second down. Lets it fly. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a horse.
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find...
Going to take a shot at this DB. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Got some room to run. They finally get him down, but a huge... Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.